dudes, it's Demi and I am back at Epcot. We have done the snacks that you can only get at Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, and I will link those videos for you here and put them in the description box below. But today we are doing it at Epcot. But there is just so many snacks at Epcot, so I thought I'd make it a little bit easier on us and pick like my top 10 favorite snacks that you can only get at Epcot. We're gonna walk around World Showcase. These 10 snacks are not gonna be in any particular ranking order. So hey, it's Demi from the editing room. You know what? I am going to rank these snacks from my least favorite to my favorite. All these snacks are wonderful in their own way, and I'm going to explain why they are, but I did decide to put them in my personal ranking order. Now you can agree or disagree in the comments below. Tell me which order you would put them in and which snack you would want to try the most or want to try the least. Now back to Demi in Epcot. Remember, these are snacks that you can only get here. So let's get into it. Let's get to some snacking. Let's go get into some hijinks. We are gonna start off this list over in Japan at the Kabuki Cafe because people love this first item. I think it's just fine, but I wanted to put it on here because so many people love it and I respect that, so I'm gonna put it on here, and it is the Kawaii Shaved Ice. The flavors are strawberry, melon, tangerine, cherry, and blue raspberry. You can get single flavor, 2 flavors, or rainbow. You can get sweet milk topping for $1.50. Here's what some of them look like. Let's do it. It literally is an icy with, syrup in it. It's nothing really special or spectacular or unique to like Epcot, like that you can't get outside of Disney World, but people really, really love it. Like when you talk about like Epcot snacks, people always talk about the kakigori. So out of respect, because I know people really love this, I am gonna put it on the list. But again, that's why it's at the very bottom of my personal list. The drummers are out. All right, let's give this kakigori a try. So I got the blue, I forgot to mention, I got the blue raspberry. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. It's very refreshing on a very hot Epcot day like today, but it's just not very unique. You can get shaved ice at like, a gas station that has an icy machine. It's a little different obviously, but it's here, it's very good. It's not like incredibly unique, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So if you like that, now you know where it is. Made it to Mexico for our next snack, and we're actually going to La Cantina de San Angel, and I don't think a lot of people know this snack exists here because it's in a quick service location. Here we have some churros with some chocolate sauce. It comes out to be about $6.28 with tax. You get 2 with chocolate sauce, and they just are better and a little bit cheaper than the ones you would get around the parks. Let's give them a try. They are so warm. That is the inside. Let's dig in. You can't take me anywhere. I just got this all over the place, but let's dig in. So much better than the churro carts. Chocolate sauce is pretty good. It's nice and warm. It's not as good as like Nomad Lounge churros. If you saw the Animal Kingdom video, go do that. But still much, much better and cheaper than the carts around the parks. A very good churro, but again, still Nomad Lounge wins on those churros. But I hope I showed you that they had this. If you're looking for a churro and you're in Epcot, this is where you need to come. Made it to Germany for our next 2 snacks. First, we're gonna head into Caramel Kucha, the Caramel Kitchen, brought to you by Werther's. There's so many things in this bakery case. I wanna also highlight this Werther's Original Caramel Butter Bar, but it is very sweet. There's a lot of great stuff in here, and also this is technically a merchandise location, so if you have a discount like AP, you can use it and get your merchandise discount. You can also get that caramel popcorn here as well, but we are actually going to be getting the gingerbread salted caramel buttercream cookie sandwich. I think that one deserves to be on this list. Okay, here it is. It's super heavy duty. It's gingerbread cookies with the salted caramel in between. It's so good, super underrated, and again, you get that discount because it's a merchandise location. Let's give it a try. Just be careful because the cookie could crumble. Like, it is kind of crumbling under my hands right now. That's the inside. Let's give it a try. And it fell apart because of course it did. That's so good. I love the gingerbread cookie. It is a very sweet treat. Very shareable. Honestly, like, it has a bag. You can eat it throughout the day, take it back. It's like a big cookie. The cream is very sweet with the salted caramel, but it's so good, that salted caramel and the gingerbread together. It just pairs so nicely. I just absolutely love it. It's super underrated. I don't think many people know that it's there. I feel like that caramel bar gets talked about way more instead of this, and this is a really, really good one. Let me know if you've ever gotten this and what you think of it, or if you would put this on your must-get list. We're now gonna head to the back of the pavilion to Summerfest for our next snack. Here at Summerfest, you can get a couple of things like the jumbo pretzel, the bratwurst, and you can get some drinks, but there's also something on here that we are gonna be getting that isn't even on here, so definitely look on the mobile order menu because you can mobile order here, and you get to skip the line. I just skipped this entire line. Someone went overboard on the sauce.
There you go.
But it looks amazing. Thank you. So this beautiful, beautiful thing right here is the pretzel bread pudding. And she did go a little overboard on the sauce, but it is still very, very good. It's a little sweet, but it's very, very good. And not a lot of people know about it because, again, I don't think it's normally on that like boarded menu. I've actually over here a lot and I don't remember ever seeing it. So use that mobile order. Let's open it up and see the inside. There is the inside. She really did put a lot of sauce, but look how good it looks. I cannot wait to dig into this. Okay, here we go. Okay, I was so worried it was gonna be very sweet because of all the extra sauce you put on, but honestly, it's really not at all. And it's because the reason it's called pretzel bread because it's made out of pretzel bread. My friend thinks it's because she thinks it's made out of leftover like pretzels that are left out. She may not be wrong about that, but it doesn't matter because it's really, really good. It's literally like they had pretzels and then they made bread pudding out of it. And it's very good, and because of that, it's not like crazy sweet. I thought it was gonna be crazy sweet because she put a lot of sauce in it, and it's not even. It's very good, has a lot of flavor, it's nice and soft, a little sweetness, great texture. Even with all that sauce, it didn't even get too soggy because, again, pretzel bread. And I am so confused as to why it is not on the board on Summerfest. So, I didn't even know this existed until like not too long ago. So I hope I was able to bring this to your attention. So let me know in the comments if this is something you would want to try, and let me know if you knew this existed. If you did, or if you didn't, please let me know. I am so curious because it seems to be only on mobile order. So definitely mobile order here at Summerfest. Over in the American Adventure, and we're gonna head inside the Regal Eagle Smokehouse for our next snack. Here at the Regal Eagle, you can find that s'mores brownie. It is so good, and it's not crazy sweet because you have that cookie crumble at the bottom, you have the brownie, and it's dark chocolate, so it doesn't make it too sweet, and the s'mores part with the marshmallow on top is so fluffy. It's almost like marshmallow fluff, and you have the crumbles. It just all works so well together, all together. It is one of those most really good desserts that you wouldn't really know about or find unless you kind of come into Regal Eagle and be like, yeah, maybe I'll get a dessert along with my food here at the Regal Eagle. It's very, very good. If you are a s'mores fan, I highly recommend you trying it. Regal Eagle in general is just such a good quick service, and it's such a shame that it's in Epcot, and I say it all the time because it's so good and there's so much food in Epcot. Made it to Norway, and we are heading into Kringle Bakery for our next snack, and this one is a little debated on. People either really love or hate the snack. Actually, my friend who I'm here with today does not like the snack, but I personally love it. Inside of Kringles, you can get a few Norwegian-inspired treats in here. You can also get some Voss water. We are definitely getting the most popular snack, but it is still pretty divided. People really do either love it or hate it. It is the famous school bread. It is a sweet bread with coconut and cream on the inside. It now comes with an Olaf little chocolate thingy on the top, but he doesn't really count. It's really just the school bread on the bottom, and I love it. It's so good. If you like coconut, you may really love this. I think it's just so delicious. I can't wait to open it up and show you the inside. It's so good. Here is the inside. It's filled with custard. I just think it's super good. If you like custard, you like coconut, you're probably gonna like this. Sometimes I find that it's sweeter than other, like depending on the day, like it comes out sweeter than other days. But this is also open in the mornings versus like how World Showcase opens later in the day. This is open, so you could get this for breakfast as well. Get it with a Viking coffee. That may be a little bit too sweet, or just go get a coffee and have this with it. You may find it to be a really good breakfast, but let's give it a try. So good. Say it's not like very sweet. Like I'm telling you, some days it's like sweeter than others. So good. I love that custard. I love the coconut on top. Really, really good. The Olaf thing is just like for show. It's for fun. I think it's so good. Super shareable because it's like a lot. And the bread is like not like overly sweet. It's just like a little bit sweet, and it's a really good little pastry. Great breakfast option as well. I love school bread. Back in Mexico, and I'm filming this pretty early, and we are looking at Chosa de Margarita, and I don't know if you realize this, but they do have some food here. And I have had in a previous video, and have had multiple times since, this really great snack here, and it's a savory snack, and it's a corn called elote, and it's so delicious. I ate it in my most authentic Epcot snacks. It's corn covered in cheese and aioli and Tajin seasoning. It was so delicious. I absolutely loved it. I've gotten multiple times, and I'm always looking for those savory snacks. I love me my savory snacks. This is definitely one to try. Over in the France Pavilion for our next snack, and we are gonna head into La Artisan de Glaces, the ice cream shop. We are going to be getting the crook glace, which is a brioche ice cream sandwich. You get to choose your flavors. They have ice cream, sorbet, and it is absolutely delicious. They're going to take that brioche bread and press it, and it gets warm, but it's cold from the ice cream. It is so good. So we ended up going with coconut ice cream. I love it. It's super good, and it's not too sweet. It has great flavor, but you can choose whatever you want. I also chose some raspberry sauce. You can choose chocolate or caramel. And gets pressed like a waffle. I am so excited. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look how beautiful it looks. It looks amazing. I can't wait to dig in. I am so excited to get into that ice cream, that coconut, the raspberry. All the ice cream in there, by the way, is so good. Even if you just get like a cone or a cup, it's just some of the best ice cream on property. But I'm very excited to dig into this. There's that inside. It looks amazing. Let's dig in. That was so good. First of all, once again, the ice cream there is so good. This coconut flavor is amazing. If you're a fan of coconut, you have to get the coconut ice cream here. It's amazing. I love the pressed sandwich here. I think another great option is also the macaron sandwich, if you like macarons. I personally like this one a little bit more. I really like the flakiness of the crust. I like how it's pressed. I like adding the little bit of raspberry or a little bit of a sauce to it. You actually get like real chunks of coconut in there. Altogether, it's a really good and unique sandwich. I used to have to go into Les Halles and get a brioche bun and do this as like a hack myself. But they started doing this like within the last like few years in the actual ice cream store. And it's very good, very tasty, great ice cream snack. back in France and we're heading into Les Halles for our next snack. Les Halles is a bakery patisserie. It has some savory sandwiches and some baked goods, and it always has a huge line out the door like this. So what snack are we gonna get in here? It literally doesn't matter. Les Halles is the snack. Everything in there is very good. It's so packed in there, it's just gonna come out here. I've gotten so many things from Les Halles. I just love basically everything in there is just very good quality snacks. I love French style patisserie in general. I think the sandwiches are very good. If you like cheese on things, you're gonna love things in there. The bakery items are very good. This is also open earlier than some of the other things in World Showcase, so if you want to try to find something for breakfast in here, that is also great. If you want to get a baguette, get it here because it's very good. You're not going to go wrong. Come to Les Halles, get something. It's just going to be good. You can get a snack here, you can get a meal here, something for everyone, something very good here. Everything is just very good here. Over in Canada for our final snack. In front of the pavilion is the famous maple popcorn cart. It smells so amazing. It tastes so good. It's different and it's way better, in my opinion, than the caramel popcorn. And you can even use your refillable popcorn buckets here, so you can get a popcorn bucket and then only refill for $2 versus paying the full price for $6.50 just for one bucket at a time, you know, per like paper bucket. So it's a good value if you're going to keep getting more and more, and I love it, and I wanted everyone to know it's better, in my opinion, than the caramel one. I did, however, just get it in a paper bucket because I don't do popcorn buckets. I don't like carrying them around, and I don't want to have more things in my house. But here it is. It smells so good. I cannot wait to dig in. I'm so hyped. Yes, so good. It's so good. It's ridiculous. It's my favorite popcorn in Disney. And I love the fact that it can be refilled with a refillable popcorn bucket. Super underrated. I still like the caramel one as well, but I think this one is just better. What a great way to end this video. Well, my dudes, those were my top snacks that you can only get here at Epcot. Let me know in the comments which you want to try the most. What are your favorites when you come to Epcot? And if I left off any of your favorites that you can only get at Epcot. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit your bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Be sure to check out my Patreon. Become a patron, you'll get exclusive bonus content, and you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content here on this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get to some hijinks very soon. Bye-bye.